Hey Davis County Elementary families, and welcome to this month's Mental Health Minute. This month we're going to be talking about media. In November, I attended the Iowa Behavioral, Equitable, Social Emotional, Trauma-Informed Health in School Summit. It was a fantastic learning opportunity and I gained a wealth of knowledge in just 2 days. One of the classes I attended was on the media's effects on children's social emotional health, for better and worse. It was presented by Dr. Douglas Gentile, the Director of Media Research Lab at the Iowa State University. Let me tell you, I left that class just a little bit terrified. I called my husband and I said, we need to throw out all the TVs, get rid of the tablet, and no more video games. Now, if you know my husband, you know that's not going to fly. And maybe that was a bit extreme, but I think as parents, we need to be aware of the effects of the media infused in our culture and the negative parts of them in our children's lives. And also what we can do to protect our children's mental health from the possible negative side effects of media. Here are just a few statistics that make me just a little bit uncomfortable. On average, kids spend 30 minutes one-on-one with their dad in a week. 2.5 hours with their mom in a week. They spend about 30 minutes reading in a week. And they spend about 31 hours watching TV in 1 week. 31 hours. And those are just TV stats. Let's talk about smartphones. Tracking down these stats for adults was a bit tricky, but everything that I found online said that adults spend between 4 to 6 hours a day on their phone. Now, I'm just as guilty as anybody on this one. My kids complain about me being on my phone and not listening to them on a pretty regular basis. Besides adults, kids and teens are spending 5 to 7 hours a day on their smartphones. And no, they're not using it on homework. The majority of it is spent watching videos or listening to music. Common Sense Media did a really nice study on the amount of screen time kids and teens have in 2019. That's also increased in 2021. As always, the link will be attached for you to view. Common Sense Media is also another really great resource for parents to use to check what movies are safe and appropriate for their kids to be watching. I highly recommend it. Over the next couple of mental health minutes, we're going to be diving deeper into the effects of different media on our kids' minds. There are some truly shocking statistics out there. For now, I'm going to work on cutting down my time on my phone and cutting down my kids' time in front of the TV. I've been trying to put my phone on the kitchen counter or in my bedroom from the time I get home from work until after my kids go to bed. One thing I've asked myself recently is, if my kids are spending more time in front of a screen instead of with me, who or what is actually raising them? It's something to continue pondering as we walk into the coming new year. Have a great start to the year, DC families, and I'll see you next month.